Let's start today again with our 3 adjustments. Our feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, thigh muscles engaged, hips relaxed. Take a little bit of that curve out of the back. Shoulders relaxed, arms open. The crown stretched tall towards the heavens, really elongating the spinal cord. Feel your feet on the ground connected to the earth. And that line coming up the center where we're balanced and stretching towards the heavens. Adjust our breath, slow it down, sink it lower into the body from the chest to the belly. Expand the belly as we breathe in. Contract towards the spine as we exhale fully. And normal breathing, just a little farther down. And adjust our mind, putting everything outside the door, shutting the door, the to-do list, the worries, etc. We're going to shut those out for now and just be very present in the moment, connected with our bodies. Nothing more present like the breath. And let's start with some spinal cord breathing. This time we're going to do it with some tension. So we're going to tighten and relax. So let's bring the arms up and fists, elbows out and back, and tighten up as we curl in to your comfort level, one spine at a time. One vertebra at a time. And then we're going to tighten everything up from our toes to our forehead. Tight, tight, squeeze, 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 squeeze everything. Scrunch up your face. Nobody can see you. And then relax. Flower open. Put the hands palm up, shoulders back. Open up this chest. Feel the stretch. Curl back in. Tighten up the fists. Curl the spine and tighten, tighten, tighten the toes, the buttocks, everything. Squeeze and release. Breathe in. Flower open. Palms up. Elbows back. Exhale one more time. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. This is so great to get all the tension out on tight muscles that we don't know are tight. And hands by the side. And let's do some stretching where we split heaven and earth. So one palm is going to face up and the other one is going to face down towards the earth. Feel that stretch along the side, only to your comfort level. Spiral down the center. And swap hands. And the other hand goes up, stretches, the other one's down, facing the earth. Separating heaven and earth. And hands down, and let's do Buddha holds up the earth. Circle in front at the lower level, lower Dantian energy center. We're going to bring the hands up through the center, all the way stretched up, and turn the palms, stretching the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, come down. Breathe in. Buddha holds up the earth. This is part of the 5-element routine, the metal element with the lungs is the key organ. Filling up the lungs with that breath as we come up and open up that chest. Now the energy is solidifying. the element is metal. So metal is hard. So we're solidifying our energy, transforming sadness and grief into courage. And next we're going to cut the path to clarity. So bring the hands up and across. The outside hand is going to come forward, kind of like a karate chop, but straight forward. The other hand is going to pull back, kind of like a bow and arrow, and then just open up out to the side. Do a little loop, and the front hand starts to come back as the back hand starts to go forward. So bring that back hand back, open up to the side, and swap out hands. We're cutting the path to clarity, making sure our mind is clear and focused. Pull the back hand. Now the front hand keeps going forward until the back hand starts going, and then it goes back. So both hands are going forward and back at the same time. Keeping that mind engaged and focused. Follow that back hand with your vision. And last time. And hands cross in front. And now we're going to do tree swaying in the wind. Start at the bottom with our circle. We're going to turn to one side and imagine being that tree in the springtime that's coming out of winter, fixing to use all of the energy that's been stored up to leaf out. So we're going to turn to the side, bring that earth energy up our center. And we're going to have the fingertips come to the crown of the head. So be the tree. And then we're going to kind of flower open, using all that energy to expand, coming down, embracing. Turn to this other side, come up the center to the crown. And you don't need to touch the head. Using all that energy to produce, to expand our energy. Breathing in as we come up. Turn to center, exhale as we come out and around. Over to the other side. This twisting is also giving the organs, the intestines, some stimulation. All of our reaching and going from side to side helps with the lymph fluids, keeping the immune system healthy with this movement. And we're balancing out our energies with a series of exercises that go through different elements and seasons. So we're expanding that energy. Last time, we'll come to center, open. And now we're going to wave hands like clouds. So as the hands come down, we're going to turn to one side. The other hand is going to float across in front, come up, and we're going to look at the palm. We're going to open up the elbow like we're halfway hugging a tree. And we're going to shift the weight and bring that hand across. Bottom hand floats along the top of the water. Swap those hands out. Look at your palm. Open up the elbow to a curve. Bottom hand floats across, skimming the water. Twist, swap, shift the weight, float across. And just imagine laying in a beautiful green field, staring up at the blue sky with the puffy white clouds floating by. This is igniting our heart energy. It's summertime. We don't want to get too hot. We want to balance that out. Shift the weight, float over. Bottom hand skims the top of the water. Swap the hands out, shift the weight. Focus on the palm. Twist at the end. Float back across. Twist. Swap out. The thumb should be about chin level, so we don't want to be too far up. Swap out. Shifting that weight. And come to center, and we'll form our X, and we're going to gather from the earth and the heavens. Squat down to your comfort level like you're going to sit in a chair, so we're not leaning forward. We're keeping our balance. Gather from the earth, bring that up. Gather from the heavens. So beautiful yin-yang movement here. Balancing out all the energy that we've stimulated, activated. And now we're going to step in, bring the feet together, and we'll gather one more time and just really allow all the positivity that we've created to just soak in. Just soak it in as your hands come down through the center. And we're going to come down to that lower dantian, put one hand in front of the other. The thumbs are right about at the belly button. And this is our physical center of balance in the body. Allow the body to sway and the energy to move. And just store what we've created into a little ball, into this lower dantian, and walk through your day from this point. Centered, energized,